I don't care if you have to take this prison apart brick by brick. I want results. Now!
No problems?
The worst.
Don't let me keep you then. All I need is clearance to talk to Colette again.
She's the problem.
What now?
She escaped.
What?
How? Well, we haven't been able to piece the whole story together yet, but obviously she had outside help.
How long has she been gone?
Well, it's impossible to say exactly, but she wasn't even missing until an hour ago.
Oh, she's probably out of the country by now.
You trying to cheer me up?
Damn fool.
Me?
No, me.
Well, what did you do?
Look, I knew she was stalling yesterday, and I let her get away with it.
Well, you weren't responsible for guarding her.
Yeah, but I should have known she'd try something. I've dealt with Colette before.
We'll get her back.
Don't count on it, but if you do, you call me. I want to know the minute that lady shows up.
We need to talk.
Okay.
The lounge is good.
What's the matter?
Tom, why are you shutting me out?
What do you mean?
You mean I'm your wife? Don't I have a right to share your problems? I fell asleep last night waiting for you to come to bed. I wake up and that you're gone already. If I'm in your way, let me know, okay?
I'm sorry, darling, but you have to realize this has nothing to do with you.
I know that you're worried sick over Colton, sure. But you can't keep doing this. It is tearing you apart.
Well, what would you suggest I do? I'm the only one who can save Colton. I can't tell anyone what I know unless he gives me permission, and he won't give it.
I'm not asking you to divulge confidential information. It just seems that there'd be another way, that's all.
I've gone over every angle 100 times.
Well, why didn't you tell the judge? Or the police, or even Colton's lawyer? I'm sure if they knew that there were extenuating circumstances concerning Frisco's death, that they'd really look into it. They'd speak with Colton and get more information.
Simone, I can't indicate anything to anyone.
But, Tom, this is a special case.
Don't you think I know that?
Tom, I'm sure the psychiatric board would understand if you divulged the information.
The
They're
board
not
would
going to let Colton
argue
die.
he's doing it to himself. You know as well as I do, doctor-patient confidentiality isn't a sometimes thing.
Well, what about if someone else went to the board for you? How about if you're your father?
Come on, there is no way out of this nightmare. Can't you get that through your head? There's absolutely nothing I can do. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I don't mean to take it out on you. I know you're only trying to help.
Yeah, and failing miserably.
Not true. Just knowing you're there has been an enormous comfort.
Just wish there was more I could do.
So do I, Simone. So do I.
Simone? Yes?
You're wanted in pediatrics.
Okay, I'll be right there. Look, promise me that you're not going to let this eat you alive, okay? That somehow we could work it out.
Charlotte.
You've got to talk to me.
If this is about Colt...
You're my last hope. I've got to keep my son alive.
What are you doing here?
Just calm down.
Take me back to my son.
Calm down for a minute.
I was told that my mother was here and I don't want to see anybody.
Look, I knew you wouldn't agree to see me, so I lied. I just want to ask you a few questions.
I made a statement, and I'm sure your buddy, the police commissioner, will let you look at it, okay?
I read your statement, but something's come up since you made it.
Like what?
Why don't you sit down and I'll tell you. Look, Colton, if what I have to say doesn't interest you, you can walk right out of this room anytime.
Okay, I'm listening.
Did you ever hear of a man named Ripley?
Yeah, he's a reporter. Is that it? Can I
He
go?
sent me a package.
What does that got to do with me?
It has everything to do with you. Either it's going to save your life or drive the last nail into your coffin. How do you want to hear about
Dr. Hardy, you have got to go see Colton one more time. You've got to. I'm begging you, please. If you don't, he's going to be executed.
It's no use. He doesn't want to have anything to do with me. I've tried every argument I can think of to convince Colton to waive confidentiality. He won't budge. He wants to die.
We can't let him die.
We can't stop him. Either he agrees to talk or he agrees to let me.
There must be something you can do. He's going to be sentenced the 1st of next week.
I know.
I'll never in this world believe he did that on purpose without any reason. I can't believe he would kill Frisco. There's got to be some explanation to this.
There is.
Well, then you've got to tell people about it.
Well, don't you know that I would shout the truth from the rooftops if Colton would let me?
Well, then you've got to make him let you. You've got to. You're his last hope.
So what I have to find out is how Ripley got his hands on the Uzi and the dog tags.
I couldn't tell you.
Are you absolutely certain you never laid eyes on this guy until he hit Port Charles?
I don't remember.
Come on, think, if not for yourself, for Felicia and me. Think!
All right. When I first met the guy, I had a feeling that I met him someplace before, but I can't remember for the life of me.
Don't hold back. I'm trying to help you, damn it!
I'm not holding back on you, Sean. I've got nothing left to hide. I've got nothing left to lose.
Now, in your statement, you never mentioned that Ripley was in that warehouse.
Well, if he was sure well hidden, okay?
Damn! Well, if I'd only come down harder on Colette yesterday, I could have gotten some answers.
Colette.
By the way, she escaped from the prison hospital this morning.
So you think maybe she knows the whole story?
Well, the least she could have done is given me a couple more pieces to this puzzle. From what she did tell me, though, I figured that Ripley was sent by the terrorists to pick up the dog tags and the Uzi after the shooting.
And he had them delivered here to incriminate me?
That makes sense.
Yeah, except for that it's a lot of wasted effort. Because I've already confessed to the shooting.
Yeah, that's bothered me, too. There's one other explanation why he would have sent me that package, but it's very far-fetched.
To establish his own credibility.
Exactly. Now, let's just suppose that Ripley was in that warehouse when Frisco was shot. Now, maybe he knows the truth about what really happened.
Sean, can I ask you a question?
Sure, it's a free country.
Why are you bothering with me?
Because I hate being wrong. And I convinced Felicia you were okay. I owe her this much. Besides that, every instinct I have says you're innocent. Now, you may not buy all this, but until I see proof to the contrary, I am on your side. Period.